It's the most giftable time of the year, and there's nothing like a nice new game to put a smile on someone's face over the holidays. But which game? I mean, here are a few recommendations that are sure to be a big hit, as well as a quick guide on the best way to gift games in this crazy new digital world of ours. This video is brought to you by Mountain Dew, Rockstar Energy Drink, and Doritos. If you're buying a physical copy, then you can just skip on to the next section, because gifting a game is just like gifting anything else. You buy it, you try not to completely embarrass yourself wrapping it, and then you get ready to slam it in the post or slap it into the giftee's hands on the big day. Easy. You knew that already. But what if the person you're buying for has a digital-only console, like the Xbox Series S or the Xbox Series X Digital Edition? Or if you're not sure you'll be able to get a physical game to them in time, well, then you're in luck, because the Microsoft Store has a handy little gift option. You head over to the store on whatever device you like, your PC, smartphone, console, whatever. Find the game that you want to gift and then click on the buy as a gift option. If you too are an Xbox gamer and you have the person that you're buying for amongst your Xbox friends, then you can just choose them straight off your friends list. But if not, all you need is an email address for them to send that shiny new game soaring across the airwaves and into their inbox. Or you can put your own email address and then write it on a card, up to you. But the tricky part, what game should you get them? Well, 2024 has provided us with loads of great new games to pick from, so here are a bunch of recommendations based on the general sort of gamer that you're buying for. Let's say that you're getting a gift for someone who loves losing themselves in an epic single-player story, then Metaphor ReFantazio is a great choice, featuring a gorgeous anime-style fantasy world and a riveting tale that will take them about 60 plus hours to complete. Plus, you can do that thing where you intentionally get its name wrong just to wind them up. Call it like Simile Unfantastico or something. Everyone loves that. But if you think they prefer more of a Buffy the Vampire / Stranger Thingsy vibe, well, Persona 3 Reload is about a group of high schoolers who hit the books during the day and battle demons at night. And let's keep things fantastical for a sec, because Dragon Age the Veilguard is another sprawling tale of twists, turns, and unforgettable characters. And there'll be more dragons in Dragon's Dogma 2, an especially great pick if you know they like the first game, since this one's about 4 times bigger. Plus, there's a great Game of Thrones going on in the extremely stylish side-scroller Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Tales of Kenzera Zao combines gorgeous visuals and innovative combat with a moving story about grief and loss, while Never tells the story of a woman and a wolf that also looks lovely and has serious tear-jerking potential. And if your chosen giftee likes things a little darker, well, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl is a gorgeously grim survival shooter that takes place inside an irradiated wasteland where strange things are happening. On the other hand, well, some gamers prefer to play alongside a bunch of other players, so if your giftee is the social sort, well, check out one of these. Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Maybe you've heard of it? Yeah. The latest entry in this legendary shooting series provides enough high-octane action to last them until at least the weather warms up a bit. And it also features a pretty banging solo campaign for when the old social battery starts to dwindle a bit. Now, as a rule, we try to avoid fighting over the holidays, but that doesn't mean you can't break out a nice fighting game like Tekken 8 or the extravagantly over-the-top anime-style action of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And finally, there's plenty on offer for sports fans of all stripes too, from these excellent sports sims like FC 25, College Football 25, NBA 2K 25, as well as the fine-tuned fisticuffs of Undisputed. For gamers who are less about saving the world or dominating the leaderboards, maybe consider one of these more laid-back options. Little Kitty Big City might be the ultimate does what it says on the tin game. You're a small cat, here's a big city, have some fun. Magical Delicacy is a quirky, combat-free game where you get to conjure up all sorts of delicious magical treats for the local townsfolk, while green-thumbed gamers will love the plant-based puzzling found in Botany Manor. The hand-drawn visuals and star-studded cast make Open Roads a great one to curl up with over the winter, plus its heartwarming family drama might help diffuse some tensions over the holiday period. At least it's not as bad as what they've got. And if things do get a bit stressful, well, there's no better game to float away from it all than the adorable avian adventure Flock. If you're getting a gift for someone who's more into ghouls and goblins than fairy lights and sugar plums, then have no fear. Actually, have plenty of fear, and grab them a great horror game like Still Wakes the Deep. It's a first-person affair, and it takes place on a storm-battered oil rig where something spooky is seriously happening there. If you're buying for a fan of the Dark Pictures anthology or someone who just loves the creepy lore of Dead by Daylight, well, the casting of Frank Stone combines the two into a proper cinematic scarefest. And if they thought Hellblade did a number on them, well, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 tells an even more terrifying story through even more jaw-dropping visuals. If you want to see how that game was made, check out The Method. Finally, Crow Country is an old-school survival horror game inspired by the likes of Silent Hill, with all the retro graphics and lo-fi sound effects that their little hearts can take. If you're getting a gift for a proper avid gamer, then it can be hard to find something they don't already have, which is where these slightly more offbeat offerings could be just the thing. Nine Souls is a Metroidvania-style action platformer that takes place in a Tau-punk world that is just so cool you'll personally receive a certain amount of coolness just by gifting them it. The Plucky Squire isn't quite as edgy, but it is an incredibly cheerful game that blends 2D and 3D action in a really ingenious way. The Rise of the Golden Idol is a point-and-click whodunit that feels like exactly the sort of game that you should be diving into over the holidays, and animal lovers are going to fall head over weird blue heels for the critter-saving adventure Creatures of Ava. While Animal Well might sound a little similar, this platform is actually pretty different from just about anything else that we've ever played. But honestly, I still think about it every day. Similarly, Balatro is the only poker roguelite we've ever played, and it's so good that it might also just be the only one we ever need. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess also features a really unique blend of action and strategy that some gamers are just absolutely gonna love. And finally, there's one more trick you can turn to if you're buying for someone who already has a stacked game collection. Come closer for this one, it's important. Because it's not just games that you can gift through the Microsoft Store, but also add-ons, expansions, and other bonus bits that can make their favorite games even better. So, if they're crazy about Elden Ring, but they haven't yet checked out its massive 2024 expansion Shadow of the Erdtree yet, boom, you just became their new favorite person. Or how about The Lake House, which adds a whole new chapter onto the mind-bending tale of Alan Wake 2. That's the one about the horror writer who gets a little bit too into his writing, by the way. Or The Final Shape, which provided an incredible conclusion to a story that the Destiny games have been telling for over a decade. And strategy fans are sure to be royally pleased with the Roads to Power DLC for Crusader Kings 3, which puts the Byzantine Empire into play. Have they been spending a significant portion of 2024 crawling through the dungeons of Diablo 4? Well, then the Vessel of Hatred expansion might just make their year, what with its lush new region, exciting story, and a new class that's all about the holiday spirit. Or some sort of spirit, anyway. This video was brought to you by Mountain Dew, Rockstar Energy Drink, and Doritos, who are teaming up with Xbox to give away tons of rewards, including instant access to hundreds of high-quality games with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. If you're based in the US, now through January 31st, 2025, players can purchase specifically marked Mountain Dew, Rockstar Energy Drink, and Doritos products and submit on-pack codes at DoritosDoRockstar.com for points. Accumulate points and redeem them for epic gaming rewards such as Xbox hardware, Xbox games, including Avowed, and in-game content for some of your favorites, including Diablo 4, World of Warcraft, Madden NFL 25, and The Elder Scrolls Online. You also have the option to redeem points from a single purchase of Mountain Dew, Rockstar Energy Drink, or Doritos for a month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Phew. Go on, tell me, what game are you most hoping to have sent your way this festive season? Hit the comments to let us know and tell us your gamer tag. Maybe we'll gift some of you. Bye!